this is Alekius, and welcome back to another episode of Warplan Orange as the Allies in a war that started in 1926. 5 months ago? I'll have to check the start time. Is there a scenario brief? I don't remember. Oh, well, that tells us. May 31st. So June, July, August, September, October. As full months, so 5 months ago. We're 5 months into the war. If you saw the last episode, the end of that had the orders, so we're going to head right into it. Ah, an actual surface combat. 8,000 yards at night. Find the infamous Congo and escorts. Meanwhile, we have the heart of the British dreadnoughts. "5,000 yards, getting within torpedo range. You hear a few of those in the combat. Looks like the target focus is on the small ships, which is not a bad thing. Ah, there we go, the Congo taking a few hits. Ooh, legitimately on fire. Saw counter flooding in there. I think it was for the Seymour. Also taking severe damage. Sakura now taking damage. Ooh, here's another round as they open up range to 10,000 yards. The Congo and the Iron Duke exchanging blows. The rest of the battle line lining up and exchanging with their counterpart on the opposing side. And they break off. Fair amount of hits on the Japanese side. I feel like we took more hits. Whether that translated to more damage or not is up for interpretation. Especially as the only one to take significant damage and or be on fire is the Seymour. Whereas 4 Japanese ships are on fire, 1 with heavy damage. I'll take that as we won that one. I'll agree it's kind of indecisive though. There's our usual bombardment down south. There's the Japanese bombardment at Vigan. ineffective. Our return bombardment, which is effective. Then our shock attack. We're down below 5,000 troops now, and reported casualties are 11 or 12 to 1. Now we see the first day of November. All Hallows Eve saw the first surface combat in quite some time. At least it feels like it's been a while. So we have our tankers headed back. How does the west coast look? Nobody's in port yet. Mac and Atoll. We're within a dozen hexes. Leave the shock attack in place. Wait for these troops to move up. These ones are already moving out. Battleships and cruisers. Cruisers, more cruisers. Okay. Our carrier is in danger. We're going to pull back. Actually, we might as well go all the way back to Manila and replenish. That should be the Seymour, or the Swalmerez. Which, yeah, we'll send them back to Singapore. They are low on ammunition. So we will set you to Manila, please. And return. I do not want retirement for you, ever. Alvarez is already headed back. Iron Duke has significant systems damage. We'll send them back to Singapore for repairs. Ooh, man. That's pretty bad. Let's send you to Manila instead. You need to go dockside somewhere closer with that level of damage. And then we should have Lion, Tiger, and the Princess Royal. Set your home base for Manila. Replenish. And head out. I'll take care of that set. Nothing to consider over there further. Subs are moving around. ADP or APD. Battleships headed back to Tokyo. Cruisers headed down towards Wake. Anything further? It is the 1st of November. Take a look. What are we gonna get? Yeah, just the patrol craft. Patrol seaplane. Ship availability, we're looking at transports for the next month. Couple subs after that. Oh wow, Ranger. Oh, the good old carriers of World War II. Because they were conversions. That means we get 3 more battle cruisers. boatload of tankers. We need them now. Indiana and Montana. Awesome. Those are months out. Furious. United States. Canada. Actually, let's get rid of some of these extras. Combat ship wise. Hampshire, Vermont, Terror, Airbus. Get rid of the small ships. What does the Iowa look like? Dual 18-inch guns? Goodness. A much different Iowa than history. Temeraire, I believe, was actually built, or it might have been scrapped. The Washington Naval Treaty. Gorgon. Oh, it's adorable. Florida, Utah. What's Florida look like? Yeah, I thought that was a real one that was kind of small and elderly. Nevadas I'm familiar with. Those participated in World War II. South Carolina. Yeah, that was World War I-ish, I think. Ooh, Warspite. Should be pretty effective in this era. Now, a whole boatload of British dreadnoughts. And the Renown and the Invincible. So we got a fair amount of ships coming in over the years. Any luck, this game won't last years. And then, yes, we get the Tank Regiment and a bunch of Indian Brigades here in 2 weeks. Okay then. So I think we have everything sorted out. Tanker is about to be back in port. One is headed out just as well because we need the supplies. The bombardment is important enough. I am going to set them to go. Oh, I forgot all about the Dreadnought. Yeah, let's get you involved in here too. And then you are out of, or low on ammo, not out of. You can head back. And then we'll call it there. There's our bombardment down south. They're not doing good work. Pulse doing good work. They're at least reporting pretty good casualties. Japanese, ooh, ouch. That hurts a bit. For our return bombardment, we're looking at Okay, that's a fair amount more. Then our shock attack. 300. Oh my goodness, that is not accurate. Like, there's no way we just inflicted 9,000 casualties. But we took relatively few. That's the important part. And 2nd of November. Hey, there we go. We need fuel. Lots and lots of fuel. And we want you to drop it off in Pearl Harbor. Checking all of our various ships. I believe our sub-tenders are in place again. Or finally, I should say. I'm not going to push the subs out to Wake Island yet, though. Mac and Atoll, they're getting close. Mindanao. Okay, they've finished up in Mindanao. Even out the fuel so those destroyers can make it back. Turn to Manila. Turn to Manila. And we'll go ahead and drop off fuel at that port. And then this one will load up with fuel and we'll drop it off at Manila. Beyond that, I think port capacity 1, 2, 4. Mindanao is worth it. Let's go ahead and set a destination hex for Davao. Set all to March. And we'll figure out what we're going to do for transports. We have some, don't we? Excellent. So form a new task group. Won't be for transports. Get the heart, the Rizal. We're not going that far, so we should grab a couple of the patrol gunboats. And then just start stacking up. Grab a bunch of these. We'll move it one fast. Go. We have a couple tankers we could be using. I'm going to keep them in reserve for now, though. So we're going to set you for Davao. Turn. Make sure you're topped up in case you aren't. All these ships should be sorted out, heading to their appropriate locations. That's right, the Tiger Lion and the Princess Royal are headed out. Push the carrier back out. I know I said we could resupply, but I don't think it's that necessary yet. A lot of churn in our blockade. Nice to have a warning when that needed to be done. I think that's everything that needs to get done. We're just waiting for these guys to move forward. Then we can move on to Pari. These guys are moving ever so slowly on Laug, Loag, something like that. Again, I'm not very good at pronunciation of Tagalog. Go ahead and generate the turn. Quiet day. There's the Japanese bombardment. Minimal casualties. Our return bombardment with actual dedicated artillery regiments. A bit more effective. Okay, so 3rd of November. Another group of transports. Load them up on fuel too. Send them off to Pearl Harbor. This is the previous one, already fueled up. Excellent. We have one here. These are the ones we sent out deliberately. Head back to Pearl Harbor. And the one for San Francisco is about to arrive. Okay then. Makin Atoll, we have transport that's close now. 3 days away probably. Ships are all headed up to Manila. Troops are headed to Davao. They're fueling up still? Yes. Nothing in Singapore. Surface Combat Group. Replenish them. They can head back out. We have a couple cruisers and a troop transport. If we can't disrupt that with our battle cruisers. Move our carrier into shallow waters. Not that it's accomplishing much. A lot of submarines returning now. Finish this one. System damage is 2. Plug that hole. And I think we're good at this point. Alright, moving forward. night phase where we might see some combat. Looks like an ASW group. Ooh! One of them found the S-32. Doesn't seem to accomplish much though. And this is a Japanese sub. No luck for them. Another ASW group. Another ASW group. Busy day for submarines and destroyers. Oh, one of our subs getting excited and torpedoing a destroyer. Not that I'm against that. Japanese sub trying to get the swarm res, finish her off. Oh, man. Ah, Japanese sub. So that was a good thing. Japanese bombardment at Vigan. Kind of indecisive. Our own bombardment. And pretty effective. Lingayen expands the airfield. I have to go check to see what supplies they have available. So now our transports are at San Diego. I'll load up on fuel. Head to Pearl Harbor. Other ones have left. One of these the new transport? Just unloaded? No. Nothing elsewhere. Magneto, they're day 2 out. Some of the troops have headed up to Cotabato. Continuing on though. Rest of our battleships headed up. We'll consolidate those. Alright, Lingayen is this one. Could have a bigger airfield. We need one. I think we will continue to expand. And see what troop movement we may need to do. Transport, heavy cruiser, air doing its thing. APD, AP. Alrighty. think we are good for the moment. But I am out of time. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for staying till the end. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I will see you next time. Take care.